So I'm back with another episode of Magic with Gadgets, and the theme at the moment is the number one thing. What is the number one thing that I want to tell you about as far as the different gadgets are concerned? You know, what one thing could I teach you that you would love to know as a newbie? Or if I was starting out again, what would I like to know? So for the number one thing today, I'm going to be talking about the Philips air fryer, which best air fryer ever out there, and the reason why it's the best is because it's got air technology that the others don't have, so it makes a better cake because it's got the air fans at the bottom and whatnot. But what is the number one thing that I would share with you about the Philips air fryer, you know, out of all the different things that it does? I would say my number one thing is that even though you see all these pictures on Amazon of a whole chicken sat in a silicone container when they're trying to sell you the silicone, that you don't need to use silicone, paper liners, baking trays or whatever for every single thing you cook in the air fryer. It's become the norm, and I don't know why it's become the norm. I think it's just because it's the air fryer. It's all the gimmicks surrounding all these accessories. If you use this, then you won't make any mess. You'll have no washing up and whatnot. But in reality, you only need to use paper liners, silicone and whatnot is if you're adding liquid to your food or you're concerned that the food is going to stick to your air fryer basket. That is it. You know, you should not be cooking a whole chicken in the Philips air fryer on a silicone, because what you're actually doing is you're following someone's recipe with the cooking times, and in the silicone it slows down cook time. So even though I do love my silicone, you know, there's loads of videos on our YouTube channel using silicone, you'll notice that there isn't a single whole chicken. It's things in sauces with batter and such like. It's baking a cake. It's let's say you were marinating some chicken and you wanted to cook it like that. Maybe you're doing some breaded chicken, but it's going to stick quite a lot. Then you can use a paper liner, but you don't need it for everything. So that leads me to the other thing is people always ask as soon as they get an air fryer, which accessories do they need? And the thing is, we went several years with our first Philips air fryer, which was an older version compared to that one, and we didn't have any. We cooked. Nothing wrong with the food we cooked in the air fryer, but the point being is you don't really need accessories from the start. And paper liners are brilliant, and I've used them in so many different recipes, but you don't need them every single time. You know, a whole chicken I would never use paper liners for. I'd never cook chips on a paper liner. I'd never cook a basic chicken breast on one. You know, there's so many foods that you wouldn't do onion rings on it. You know, the only breaded food I would really do on it is if I was doing some copycat fried chicken, for example, or something like that. Something that's got a proper bread into it that you need to keep there. Or if I'm doing marinated chicken, I'll use it. If I'm doing apple pie, obviously you need a container because otherwise it's going to fall in. But that's my number one thing. Just remember to use these paper liners and these foil trays just when you really need it. If you think about it like this, you know, if you were cooking certain things, just think, is it going to make a mess of my basket, as in if things going to fall through? And then the other thing to note with this is that paper liners and silicone is stopping the air from circulating all around it. So then what that does is it stops your food from getting crispy. So if you want really crispy food, you're going to have to make a lot more of an effort if you do it like that. It's all about the air technology and it coming round and it being everywhere. So before we go, I'll show you the ones that I actually use so that you can get an idea of what options are available. So do you want to come with me to my pantry and I can actually show you which ones I have? So let's go, shall we? Front facing cameras, come in. and I have a load in here. And I even recycle some. So Dom loves a fritter for breakfast. So what he does is he reuses it because there's no point wasting it. And fritter, for example, it has a batter, so it's perfect for this kind of thing. I've also got loads of these paper liners as well. And I just pick these up from a car boot. And they are brilliant. So just think about that. Those are the ones that I actually recommend you use. And these are 7-inch square, so they perfectly fit the Philips air fryer. Or if you have the dual air fryer, for example, then with the dual air fryer, you can actually fit 2 of them side by side, 1 in each drawer, but you have to push them in a bit. But yeah, you don't need all this stuff. So if I was telling my younger self, you know, I didn't have much choice, but if I had what was available now when I started, I would be telling myself, don't put that whole chicken in that silicone because you're not doing it any favours. It's going to be undercooked, and then you're going to follow people's time and temps and think, hang on a minute, it's not cooked. So there you go. So we'll be back with another number one thing. Thanks so much for listening, and you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, and of course Instagram. And you know, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, or why not head over to kitchengadgetsclub.com/newsletter and join our weekly newsletter where we go into detail about all our favourite kitchen gadget recipes, tips, tricks and resources. And a ciao for now.